Hi guys, I was tagged by Sandy over at Let's Get Fit with Sandy, and I have my questions written here, so I'll be looking down at them. But this one is a Tuesday tag, I think it's called. She had tagged me 2 days ago, and I told her I would do it on Saturday. So today is Saturday. I'm going to do it on Saturday. Let's just get started right away. The first question is, what do you do on your way to and from work? Well, right now I'm not working. And I probably won't be working at all except for YouTube. If I were working and I was traveling, what I would be doing during the trip would be listening to the audiobooks on my car radio. That's usually what I always do when I travel. Number 2 is, what is your next vacation destination? And I can tell you right away what my next vacation destination will be once COVID is over. We'll be going to Universal Studios, to Harry Potter World again. Loved that so much. Number 3 is, what was your last TV show that you binge watched? We have been recently watching Evil, Corey and I have, and it is a freaky show, but it's pretty good. So we've been binge watching that on Netflix. So check it out. It's pretty gory, so don't watch it around your kids or anything, but it is good. Number 4, what song always gets you out on the dance floor? I don't really know. I don't know. Oldie songs. Usually with my family, if we have oldie songs, polka, my family always loves to polka. So that is probably what would get me out on the dance floor. Number 5, when you were a kid, what was your dream job? My dream job has always been to be a veterinary or veterinary assistant, which I got to do for a very short time in my life. But then I had babies, and then I just didn't go to school anymore after that. So that would have been my dream job. Number 6, do you sleep with a top sheet? Why or why not? Yes, we always do, mainly because if it gets too hot, we can just take off the blankets and use the top sheet to stay cooler. Number 7, what is your favorite thing about your current job? Well, I don't have a job right now, just home, being a housewife. And I can tell you what's not my favorite thing about being a housewife is doing the dishes. My favorite thing would probably be just being able to stay home, especially during COVID, just being able to stay home. With YouTube, my job is pretty much on YouTube, and making the friends that I've made through YouTube was awesome. So that was my favorite thing about YouTube. Number 8, how would your 10-year-old self react to what you do now? My 10-year-old self was very shy, so I would have never believed that I would have been on YouTube. So that would be like the shocking thing for my 10-year-old self, is just knowing that here I am on YouTube, and I would have never done that normally. Number 9, what was your first job? My first job was actually a painting job. My second job was a veterinary assistant, but my first job was a painting job. I would paint signs that were up on the roadway, those big, huge signs. I painted a lot of those around our community, and that was my first job. It was actually through school, and I loved it. It was a lot of fun. I would probably do it again if I had the chance to. It was a lot of fun. That was my first job, and I think I was like 14 years old when I started working. What do you remember most about your first job? What I remember most, it always sticks in my mind, I went to use the restroom in between working and taking my break, and I set my class ring up on the mirror. There's a little shelf, and I set my class ring up there, washed my hands, and then I left, and I forgot my class ring there. And the only people that were there were me and my boss. And he was a guy who was maybe 35, 40 years old at the time. I was 14. And I remember setting my ring up there, and then I left work because there was only like 2 hours left. I came back, I asked him, can I check the bathroom, because I left my ring in there, and I went in to check for it and it wasn't there. So I don't know what happened to it. I don't know, but it was just the strangest thing. And I know for a fact that I left my ring in there. So I lost my class ring, never did ever find it again. And that was very sad for me, because I worked so hard to get that class ring. I babysat for many hours, and back then I only got like 50 cents an hour babysitting, and it was just so devastating because that ring was like $100, and it took me forever to save for it, and I just remember being so devastated about it. And that's the thing I remember most about my first job. And that is all of the questions. I know I answered these really quickly, but I've got grandbabies in the other room getting ready for bed, and I told them that I'd be pretty quick. So that is my tag from Sandy. And thank you, Sandy, so much for tagging me. And I'm glad I was able to get this out there because, yeah, it's kind of been hectic around here. I will talk to you guys all soon, and I have another video coming out. You may have already seen it because I'm trying to upload both of these at the same time, and I'm hoping to get my other one out there first. I will talk to you guys all later on. Bye.
So just hold on, stay with me.